Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is class day, and I think we're recording this time. Good. So just to quickly go over what we're going to be doing. We have 2 minutes, so we're going to start. We are doing 10 exercises for 3 rounds. Each exercise is I have to change my timer, is 45 seconds. And then we're going to rest for 15 seconds between each round, between each exercise. And then we'll do that for 3 full rounds. I will provide modifications for you. I will provide progressions for you. I want you to remember to go your personal pace. I don't necessarily expect for you to follow my speed, my pace, my variation. I will give you modifications. I will try to perform the modifications throughout the workout so that you have the visual, but I want you to choose the variation and or modification progression that is best suited for you today. Not necessarily where you think you should be or where you were yesterday, but try the full variation, modify down if you need to, progress up if you need to or want to. Also, this workout has no equipment connected to it. However, if you have dumbbells, resistance bands, sandbags, kettlebells, anything that you want to add to any of these exercises to make them even that much more intense, be my guest to do so. One of these days we will start adding weights into the classes, but for now it's body weight unless you choose to add your own equipment to it. Otherwise, make sure you have water and a towel available, a mat if you need it. Then we'll get going in about 1 minute. Thanks. Okay, we're gonna get going. I'm gonna set my timer. You're gonna have 10 seconds to set up. Our first exercise are skaters, and I'll talk you through it. Okay, so skaters, we're gonna alternate sides, stepping side to side. If you're prepared to jump it, you can. If jumping is not appropriate for you, then skip the jumps. Most important form note here is that your spine is flat from top to tail. We're moving laterally, side to side, with those knees bent and soft. Arms moving to help give you a little momentum. Make sure that core is tight, navel pulled to spine. And do whatever is appropriate for you. If it's a touch that's appropriate, then do side step touch. If it's lifting that leg, that's appropriate for you to do it. If jumping is appropriate, go for it, guys. Whatever's gonna work for you today. Deep core. Good. We're on the ground next for pendulum. This is the core exercise for the obliques. Arms up to the sides, legs are up, bent to 90 degrees. We'll take the legs to the side with an inhale and back to the center with an exhale. Here we go. Inhale, twist. Keep those knees together. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, twist. Exhale to neutral. You might get a spine adjustment in there. That's fine. Keep that core nice and tight. Feel the muscles around the ribs and around your waistline. Connecting on that return to neutral. We'll add progressions in the next round. Keep it up. Shoulder down. Good job. Deep connection. Good, we're back on our feet for another squat exercise. We're gonna do curtsy knee lift, sumo knee lift, alternating sides. So we're gonna start with a cross back. That knee will lift, drop it into a sumo squat. The other knee will lift into the curtsy on the other side. Up, down, up, cross, up. Core tight, navel to spine. Make sure you're getting that hip hinge in your squats, both the sumo and the curtsy. Arms can do whatever you want them to do. You can actually add weights to this if you want to, hang them down. You can add a press. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Good, just keep going. Nice and slow and controlled. Just because this is a HIIT workout doesn't mean that everything needs to be performed quickly. The high intensity is coming from the minimal rest and the proper attention to form. Good. Breathe. We're going to go down into a plank exercise. This is a plank toe touch, both sides, and then add a push-up. So plank on the hands, toe touch one, toe touch two, and then a push-up. Modify it on the knees. Pick up the foot, pick up the foot, do your push-up there. If touching the foot's not appropriate, just cross it, do your push-up. The balance might be an issue. If that's the case, don't take the hand off the floor for now. Keep going. You got 2 more rounds to work on it. Just do your best. Good, breathe. On your back for core exercise, kick up, toe touch. We're gonna start with the legs down. For beginners, knees bent. You're gonna kick up your leg and reach for your toe at the same time. Use this arm as your anchor if you're new. If you're more advanced, legs straight, kick it straight up and reach for it. No hands on the floor. But again, if you need to modify it, put your hand down or your forearm down and bend the knee. That is all dependent on your flexibility and range of motion. If you've got more flexibility and range, go with the straighter leg. Exhale with each, navel to spine. We are rolling up through the spine to come up. Not throwing the body up straight. We are controlling that movement from the core, regardless of the variation. Good. Breathe. Next is reverse lunge with the arms overhead. So, arms are going to be straight up. We're going to alternate the legs into reverse lunges. 90-degree front leg, 90-degree back leg. Here we go. Shoulders over the hips. Again, if you want to hold some kind of weight, you can do that. Lots of options for that. Sandbags, medicine balls, kettlebells, dumbbells, bars, whatever you got. You can always hold them on your shoulders. You can take your hands behind your head. There's lots of variations here. The reason for the arms up, however, is to activate those muscles in the back side of your body. We're working all the muscles in the back, as well as those shoulders, and your core, and your legs, obviously. Good, keep it up. Good. Make sure you're stepping back hip distance apart. Good, and we go next. Plank shoulder touch, reach to hip slap. Plank on the hands or the forearms, up to you. This can also be modified on the knees. 3 arm movements. Shoulder touch, reach, slap the hip. Shoulder touch, reach, slap the hip. Shoulder touch, reach, slap the hip. So we're trying not to twist the hips. Shoulder touch, that's modification. Keep the core nice and tight. You can do them all 3 in a row without going down. Get that shoulder range of motion going. Core strength. A wider foot stance is going to behoove you here. Benefit you in a really good way. Rest. Crisscrosses. On your back, hands behind the neck, knees to chest. You're going to take one leg in, one leg out, and twist towards the bent knee, taking your armpit to the knee. Here we go. Exhale. Keep it slow and controlled. Armpit to knee, not your elbow. We want to keep the body open for exhalation and full inhalations on the transition. And we actually want to get as big a rotation as possible here. If you just do it from the elbow, you may as well just do this, right? We want to get that full flexion and rotation of the spine with each rep. And the leg only goes as low as you can take it. Good. Next, pike, tricep drop to plank push-up. So we start in plank on the hands. We're gonna pike up. You can bend your knees here. Put the elbows down, pick them back up, back to plank, and then a push-up if you can get there. We pike, we drop, lift, plank, drop the knees if you need to for that push-up. Pike, drop, lift, that's a tricep exercise, and then a push-up, however you can get there. Pike, elbows down, elbows up, plank, push-up. Keep going as best as you can. It does not need to be fast to be effective. It needs to be controlled. Good, and rest. Beautiful. Last exercise of the round, squat jumps. So simple squat jumps. Jumping's not appropriate, just squats. Parallel. Here we go. I'm not going very high. Just getting off the ground. Get into a nice deep hip hinge before you take off. You got this. Lots of power from those legs. Solid squat. Good, we start over again. Skaters next. This time if you want, you can add a hop to it. Again, do whatever variation you need. Runny nose. All right, here we go, skaters. Hop there. Hop there if you can. You can even step into the hop. If you're stepping and touching, that's fine too. Adding to that power of those legs with that hop. Breathe. Keep that chest up, navel to spine. Yes. Pendulum. And we're going to add a reverse crunch to it in neutral. So, side center. When you get back to center, pop the legs up. Using that low, deep core. Here we go. Legs a little longer if you can. Here we go. Inhale, twist. Exhale, neutral. Up. Control. Side. It's not momentum, guys. This is pure core. Yes, feel that work in those obliques. Deep in that transverse abdominal region. Good. Next, curtsy knee lift, sumo knee lift. Nothing extra to this one, guys. This is enough. Here we go. So cross. Here we go. Keep it slow so that you get that coordination. Eliminate arms for a little more challenge. Get that full range of motion in those hips. Lift that knee as high as you can. Boom. Full rotation from the hips, knees out over the toes. Same direction the toes are pointing. You got it. Whoop. Good, and breathe. Plank toe touch and a push-up. Now for this push-up, I'm going to the wider position of my arms, whereas in the last one, I'm doing the narrower. It's up to you guys. All right, here we go. Again, wide foot stance. Toe touch, push-up. Toe touch, push-up. Toe touch, toe touch. Keep it going. That's not a pretty one. There we go. Good. Kick up toe touches. Here we go. Same thing as before. Modify as you need. Here we go. I'll start with the modification. Here we go. Bend those knees. Up. Exhale and then up. Advanced. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Big exhales. Navel to spine. You got this. As you fatigue, modify it down. Get through it. Breathe. Next, we've got our reverse lunges with the arms overhead. Again, add any element you feel will increase the challenge for you. Here we go. You got this. Keep pushing. Focus on your balance and your posture here. Navel to spine, shoulders over the hips. 90 degrees, both front and left leg. If you want to move the arms, every time you can do that. It's up to you guys. We can always add a bounce to it as well. That's another modification, or sorry, progression. Keep my arms up. Adding that bounce. You don't have to do it, just adds to the challenge. Breathe. Shoulder touch, reach, hip step, and plank. Here we go. Almost there, guys. Wide foot stance in your plank. Here we go. Keep those hips pointing to the floor, whether you're in full or in modification. Try not to let the hips turn. You got it. As you get fatigued, modify it down so you can still keep going. It's not about stopping. It's about getting to the end with proper form. Here we go. Next, crisscrosses. We're going to add a pulse to it. So when you go to the side, we're going to do one back halfway and then reach to cross even more before we go to the other side. Here we go. Deep squeeze. Woo. intense. Oh. Woo! Burning, good. Next are those pike, tricep, plank, push-up things. Again, modify as you need, guys. Here we go. Pike, bend the knees if you have to. Elbows to the ground. Straight. Plank, and push up. Whoops. And drop. Up. Modify that push-up if you need to. Those are not easy. Next, we're going to do squat thrusts. Okay, so we're going to stay down. We did squat jumps last time. We're doing squat thrusts just this round. Bet you can guess what's next round. So let's go for it. We're going to start here and jump it out to plank. Land in a squat. And again, guys, if it's not appropriate, step out, step in, step in. Step out, step out, step in, step in. Okay, there's always a way to modify it. Notice I just went to my knuckles because my wrist started to hurt. That's another modification there. Breathe. Coming up on the third round, guys. Skaters with hops. Or just skaters. Your choice. Let's finish this strong. We're already at 150 calories. This is awesome. Keep it going. Shoulders back, chest open. Long spine, top to tail. Notice I'm not curved. You got it, guys. Come on. Finish it. Good. Pendulum reverse crunch. Pendulum reverse crunch. Go with long legs if you can. Here we go. If you need to still keep the knees bent, guys, totally fine. Go with whatever works for your mobility. This is not only a good core exercise, it's also a great stretch for your lower back and into those IT bands. And believe it or not, up even into your chest and shoulders. Such a good stretch if done correctly. Keep the shoulders down. Good. And next. What do we have? Plank, toe touch, push-ups. Woo! Doing great. Here we go. 10 seconds. Let's get this one done. Here we go. Wide stance. Toe touch, push-up. Modify if you need. Core strong. This is also rotation, guys, so this is getting into those obliques. core today. It's good. All right, here we go. Make your variation. Whew. Loud breathing. Those loud exhalations. Audible, blowing the air out of a small hole in your mouth. That's going to force that core to contract, not to expand. So the muscles are working functionally. Inward, support your spine and your structure. Not forming exteriorly away from the body. Good, breathe. Which is the normal concern with crunches and sit-ups and movements like that. We've got our reverse lunges next. Arms up, and we're gonna add a hop to it this time if you want. Here we go. I'll show you here. Hop it. Good. Here. Hop it, or just bounce it, or just reverse lunge. Your choice, guys. Again, that hop adds power to the legs. It's percussive, so it's like a plyometric. It's going to force your balance, your posture. If your arms start to get tired, bring them down. Keep going. We're almost there, halfway through. Halfway through the last round, I mean. We're almost done. Oh, good, breathe. Plank, shoulder reach, and hip slap. Burn out that core. We're almost done with the workout, guys. 30 minutes goes fast and you're having fun. Here we go. Focus on keeping those hips square. If you're finding you're twisting too much, drop it down. You're still gonna have to work really hard, even in modification, to not let the hips rotate to help. Keep that focus, slow the movement down. More control comes when you slow the movement down. Keep that focus, nice and strong. Whole body, yes. You got it. Good, and breathe, rest. We've got crisscross with an extra pulse. We are almost done. 3 more exercises to go. Here we go. Knees to chest. Woo, hands behind the neck. Again, it's going to be more intense if you slow it down. Here we go. Oops, I forgot the leg. Try to take your leg a little lower. That'll also offer a challenge. Oh. Armpits open. Big twist. Oh, and rest it. Breathe. We are plank, tricep, plank, push up. So close. Here we go. Here it is. Hike, drop, lift, plank, push up with control. Hike, down, up, forward, push up, control, hike, drop, lift, plank, push up. Woo! Slow it down, makes it even more intense. Okay, guys, And so you probably guessed our last exercise is a burpee. We're gonna take that jump into the squat thrust. You can add your burpee push-up or chest to floor if you want. If it's not appropriate to jump, don't jump, do the step outs. I'll show modification. Step out, step in, and up. Or chest to floor, or push-up, your choice. Just go with it till the last beat. Till the last beat, guys. Keep going, 30 seconds. "15 seconds. How many can you do? Come on, let's push it. To the last beat, keep going. Keep going. Done. Rest. You did it. Good job, everybody. Did I miss something? Did I miss an exercise? I may have. But you know what? We did great. And we're going to just end it there. I know what I missed, but it's cool. That was a hard workout, guys. Let's stretch. Back into child's pose for a moment. We missed the curtsy knee lift, squat knee lift, but that's okay. We worked really hard. Except for my brain fart. Roll up through the spine. Let's go side tilt. Placing the forearm on the floor if you can. If not, a hand to the floor. And side tilt here. Try to keep both hips down. We don't want to go to one side. Good. Back up. Over to the other side. Brain farts happen. It's okay. If you want to throw that last exercise in there, you can. By all means, be my guest. So we did 29 exercises instead of 30. No big deal. A good stretch to the side. Good. Let's rotate to one side. Grab the back foot if you can. Twist to the other side. Grab that foot if you can. Back to neutral. Rock forward, tuck those toes under, rock back to your feet. Hang over the legs. Bend the knees, have your hands on the floor. Feel it stretching the hamstrings and glutes and low back. Deep breath in and out. And then we'll slowly roll up through the spine. You can walk your hands up your legs if that helps you. Core engaged, shoulders down, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just take a nice deep breath here. One more time. And we did it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you so much. Join me again for another live class. And please spread the word. I'll talk to you all again soon. Great job.